E get some kind stories where if you hear, you sef go shock. Like you will be baffled at that kind of a story, whether na true true or whether na lie or whether na just mere fabrication and all of that. Now, this case of a young man in Osun State that was sentenced to death by hanging by a court in Osun State, it has gained a widespread of controversy, a widespread of attention, and all of that. Like you self, imagine you still foul, and then the next thing na sentenced to death by hanging. How does that make sense? And when you hear this kind of stories, people are quick to judge because this kind of stories do not come with the full gist, or usually do not come with the full details. They will just give you a part information of the full story. That part will go make you the think say every other thing about the whole story is wrong. And because of this now, a lot of controversy is now on the social media. That's how come the punishment for stealing a fowl be death sentence? How does that make sense? That we have politicians, we have people that steals from Nigeria and they are roaming the streets free, interacting and socializing. But yeah, people will just steal ordinary money or ordinary small money or foul. You are sentencing to death. How does that make sense to the common man? And to think of the fact, say this matter now from since 2010. Bro, this man was arrested in 2010. He was 17 years old at the time in 2010. And it is in 2024 that a judgment is being passed. Like you can see that. Like this guy has literally spent more than a decade in prison. Waiting happen. Right now he should be in his 30s from 17 years old just for stealing a fowl. This is not the kind of thing where if person here, if Nigerians here, it go begin to also strengthen the belief say Nigeria is corrupt beyond redemption. Because how can you tell a person saying a fowl when steal and he stays in prison since 2010 up to 2024. Now to the question whether the punishment for him is death sentence by hanging, whether it is worth it. Now I want to let you know, see, according to the story that was told, he is not just charged for stealing, he is charged for armed robbery, meaning say him carry something wey dey armed go steal that fowl. I don't know if you grab, maybe you go fit be stick na him carry come go steal the fowl, or you go fit be knife, or you go fit be machete, or you go fit be gun, you go fit be anything. Armed simply means anything that you will that can be used to threaten somebody. You see, anything that can be used to threaten somebody. So maybe him carry anything when go use threaten them, the owners of the fowl, or anybody at all. So he is being charged not just for robbery, but for armed robbery. And by law, the punishment for armed robbery is sentenced to death. Armed robbery is a capital offense. It does not matter wetin you steal. Even though say na 20 naira you steal and you carry knife take steal am, that is armed robbery. Even though say na 10 billion naira you steal and you use knife take steal am, that is armed robbery. It does not matter how big or how little the offense be. Wetin the court dey consider, you carry anything for hand wey dey armed, and if there is a proof to that, that is armed robbery. So the young man is being sentenced to death because he was armed and carrying out that activity of stealing. You see now, so I just make it clear now so that you will not think that the judge did something wrong for that sentence. No, in fact, he does not have any right to give him any other sentence because the law is specific, sentence him to death. So in that case, the judge was right. But at the same time, kudos to Osun State Governor Adeleke for stepping in to give prerogative of mercy to the young man, because it does not just make sense. A lot of Nigerians are not going to understand this way. I just take explain them to now. You see him now. A lot of Nigerians are not going to understand it. So him stepping in it proves that there is still hope for the common man in any of the in such cases as this. But the fact say the young man dey for prison since 2010 till now, that is what still baffles me, and there should be an explanation to that. So guys, you have heard the whole gist of what and everything that happened. I'll be waiting for you in the comment section to hear your thoughts about this. Do not forget to like and share this particular video and subscribe on this channel if you're here to do so. I will see you next time.